Hi guys, how's it going and welcome back to the channel. Today we are playing some more Euro Truck Simulator 2. Now we're doing some jobs across the ETS2 map. Where we'll end up, nobody knows. Well, that's part of the fun of this stream. We could end up literally anywhere on the map. Welcome in Leaf's Daily News, nice to have you with us as we set up our first job. Cargo market of course, because we have our own trailer. Okay, Hamburg to start off with, so that's out of England, through France, through Belgium, through the Netherlands and then through Germany. I've got my usual Volvo FH6 for the chill drive stream. This is like a rocket, you can get jobs done a bit, just a little bit quicker. Right, take the job. Let's go get this collected. That was close. At least for this stream, at least for the vast majority of it, I won't need to worry about people who can't drive for certain lives. There you go. Right, we picked up the job. Let's make our way out of London, shall we? Not far off 1,000 kilometres this first job. You're going to join me in Hamburg, that's not a problem. And yeah, there won't be any prints. Well, he might drop in to say hello in stream maybe, but he won't be driving with us because he's well, on the other side of England with work, so he's not at his setup to be able to tag along. And nice of you to join us this evening, Adam. I say we are just making our way out of London with our first job collected. What business am I going to? Hamburg is huge. RT Log is where this job finishes. Leaf. Be out of the city area in a minute. Yeah, it's nice to be driving the Volvo FH6. Nice truck to drive. I think the Volvo FH6 has got 760 HP, I think. Sounds right to me anyway in my mind. Right, well if you are just tuning into this live stream guys, make sure you have hit that like button. Hitting the like button does help me out a massive amount as a content creator here on YouTube, so it's very much appreciated. Right, it's 780, thanks for that Adam. And yes, Leaf, I spent a few hours editing the vlog. It will be released at 9 PM. I must be honest, it is a little bit content light due to not being well once I'd started actually flying. But I can learn and try and improve for next time I vlog, which is always what I'm looking to do. But yeah, what I can make of it, I put together everything I had footage-wise. So I've done everything I can to make it the best I possibly can with what footage I do have. Am I going the CD road yet? I actually don't know what route I'm going, but I'll find out soon enough. Hopefully not, but you never know. And oh. As for thumbnails, I do need some doing, I'm not going to lie. A combination of my skill level with that sort of thing and time has meant that I've not been able to try and make any. It's like today I've sorted out content for both channels. A video for my other channel, which was well, pretty straightforward to do because it was just a short clip. A video for this channel and a short for this channel later on. Oh, and I go near the CD road, great. And welcome in Ace the Driver, I've not seen you in stream for a while. And yeah, the new barriers, it's summer, at least they're trying things, I'm glad to see that. Yeah, I think the barriers has created more traffic. Hopefully it settles down as people get used to them barriers being lit. One can hope. Oh, we're coming off here. Hello Wolf, welcome in. I'm doing fine, how are you? You're doing good, that's good to hear. Just heading towards the Channel Tunnel. I think TMP put those barriers there to stop people from turning left from the right lanes. Yeah, but to be honest, the barriers need to come back to the junction. I think that'd have a bigger effect then. But it's a start. And yeah, finding the right location for thumbnails isn't the easiest thing, I'll be honest on that one. And yeah, cheers for putting that in chat, Adam. That shows my current PC specs, but I will be honest, I'm starting now to save up for a new one because this is getting old. I need an upgrade now. I now play on medium graphics, Wolf. Before they updated the graphics requirements a couple of years ago, I did run on high then. Well, unfortunately now it has to be medium. when I get my new computer, I'll at least go into high. I mean, if the Global Cargo logo could be included on most of them, that would be good. The 5090, wow, that'll cost a lot, Wolf. Ooh, a little bit late on the brakes then. Yeah, the 5090 is probably going to cost more than my my computer, which I'll be buying in a few months. There we go. Right, let's get a move on. Yeah, I do want to try and get some thumbnails made at some point, so I'm like, I can switch between them, but it's finding the available time. Because by the time I've done other things, plus content as well, I'm running out of time. So it's definitely something that I do need to try and make time for at some point. On the CD world, I have no lag. When Cali in Duisburg, you have a lot of lag. I have a lot myself in Duisburg. It's quite crazy at times. Like sometimes I'll come into Duisburg and I've got nearly 300 up nearby. It's just ridiculous. An RTX 5090 from Coles is 2,250 quid. Ouch. See, because I'm only looking at spending about £1,000 on my my next computer. And the lowest graphics I'd accept in that is a 3040, but have a look what's on the market at the time. Ooh. Especially on that bridge when you approach Duisburg, so much lag. Yeah, it's just absolutely crazy spot for lag. The price for the 4060 is now lower. Well, that's summer. Ooh, a little bit of lag there as everyone started loading in. You have Photoshop and some other Adobe software that can make thumbnails, so leave it with me and I can do a couple and send them over, see what you think. Yeah, cheers for that, Adam, of course. This guy in front of me is a bit everywhere. I'm lagging. Because when I drive and you enter Duisburg, you have a lag, and then the guy behind you crashes into you, and then you're a bird. Yeah, it all started when they upped the graphics about a year and a half ago, something like that. It never used to be too bad until then. Now it's ridiculous. In Belgium there's a PC with the 5060 for well, call it €1,300. That sounds like a bargain. Yeah, I'm glad we got past the busiest part of this route without issue. The CPU is... well, that's probably why they probably weakened other parts of the computer to get the 5060 in. That could be an issue. Welcoming ships and vehicles. CD-ROM route takes me on upgrades. But probably been my only trip to the CD-ROM today, so that's summer. Yeah, you do want an all-round, for what you need. Like I'm only walking a 1650 at the minute. Just past Lille again, no issues. But yeah, you need to be careful when buying computers, because if you buy a computer and some of the parts are well better than others, it can end up bottlenecking the computer, and that can reduce its lifespan. Oh yeah, there's a link in the chat from Nightbot to my Fantasy Premier League and Mini League. If you are playing FPL this season, make sure you join. The bigger numbers of people in the league, the more interesting it gets, particularly when the cup starts. The cup starting towards the end of the season, but the leaderboard is still competitive all season round normally. You also want to consider when buying a computer GTA 6 when it comes to PC. See, one issue we have with computers at the minute, that means with GTA 6 at the minute, is unless I missed it, the requirements to run it has not been published for PC. So we don't know what we need, which isn't helpful, I'll be honest. Welcome in Nebula, talking to Wolf, not a problem. I can send over the Global Cargo logo, that's not an issue. And yeah, GTA 6 will probably be a big space hogger. Welcome into stream, Oliver. Nice to see you this Tuesday evening. Feels like a Monday at the minute because I'm streaming a chill drive stream, which is normally what I do on a Monday, but I had other plans on Monday, so we're doing it today. Yeah, it's been delayed a couple of times, so they haven't released what the requirements to run GTA 6 is. I suspect a decent upgrade will be fine, because I can just, lower settings here and there to make sure it runs if it really came to that. What's the live logo? What do you mean by that? He means a PNG that says, okay. I was chasing it, but I wasn't sure. But yeah, if it says live on it, by all means, that's fine. I thought at first you meant the logo that's in the bottom right corner. That's just my original channel logo, which I've kept for the bottom right corner just as a fallback. Oh well, 500 kilometres until Hamburg now, guys. But we've got some absolute chaos area coming up soon. See, I know the servers haven't been the greatest since they caught fire a few years ago, but there is people who run TMP, ETS2 and all that smoothly. If you do CD load on GTA 6 release day, then all the idiots on it, oh yeah, they'll all be on, they'll be playing GTA 6. Like I won't English. I would not be playing GTA 6 release day on console because I don't have a console and I'm not buying one just to play GTA 6. So yeah, on release day we might find the CD world a little bit quieter. Well, release day on PC, I'll be playing GTA 6. I just hope GTA 6 doesn't get announced as coming out on X date when I'm not about. It's a good pair, well. I know I've put a few quid on, but you know, a shame it out on PC from day one. Well, the original plan was for it to be on PC from day one, and then they put it back. Notice my camera's not centre. That's because I recorded my outro for my vlog on my computer before. Welcome in, Harrison. Nice to have you with us today. Can I send the PC link in this chat? It doesn't. Links don't share in YouTube. It's to, you know, protect. Because people could post like adult links, should we say? So it's a YouTube protection thing. It will show to you when you post it in the chat, but no one else can see it. Yeah, the vlog's edited. Again, I think it is lacking a little bit of footage, which I would have recorded if I wasn't feeling sick while travelling, but I put together what I can put together and we'll just see how it goes, and I can try and improve for next time. Like, you've got it on Discord, that's the best way to do it. I use Shortcut to edit because I'm not the best of editors, and Shortcut allows noobs like me to put things together. So I've been able to put something together. Just a heads up, I've not put any music over the takeoff and landing scenes. I don't need my full beam anymore, it's daylight now on Euro Truck Simulator 2. Ooh, hello. Well, I'll say one thing, in the takeoff of the first one, the A380, you can hear two children talking and I'm sat there thinking, shut the bleep up. Three, 1, 2, 3. Already been reported. But yeah, there's no music over the landing and taking off scenes. As for when our next vlog again, I do not know when that will be. Just when there's something actually worth interest, something worth recording, I guess. Strictly vlogging. Why are you corner cutting? Did you film your I didn't record. I didn't do that. I must be honest. On the first flight, I didn't eat much. I just didn't feel well. I'd perked up a little bit on the second plane, and I didn't eat on the third one. So it was such a short flight. What were the people like? To be honest, on the flights, everyone was alright. So on the first flight, I was with two young girls. I say young girls, we looked early 20s, and they thought they was in shock that my first flight was on that one to Dubai. And then the second flight, I had a Indian couple next to me. I got along quite well with them as well. And welcome to Stream Fortune, and welcome to Sooty. I'm doing fine, how are you? What about on the way back? Well, on the way back, on the first plane, we had someone who, when taking off, that had the cardigan like this for almost all the flights, including the taking off. And I'm like, how can you do this? On the second plane, trying to think. Oh, I was on the second plane going back. It was the only one that didn't have the window seat on, and I sat in the aisle, and I had Mr. Sleep a lot on my left. He seemed a pleasant enough bloke, but mostly kept himself to himself. And then on the third and final flight coming back, we had a middle-aged couple who decided to sleep most of the flight, so I didn't really have much of a conversation with them either. Emirates did give me pillows, but I didn't use them because I couldn't even contemplate getting comfortable on the plane to fall asleep. We're just on the busy road for a moment to Sooty, and then we'll be away from it for a bit. I did watch some movies, yes. Once I felt relaxed enough, I did put some movies on. Well, on the Emirates flights I had movies on. The last flight didn't have on-board entertainment because I weren't on the flight long enough. It was like an hour. Anyway, it felt very long, my first flight at Leaf. And I do plan to do a lot of travelling eventually to Sultan. Just gonna let this pilot car get past so I can move over. I think I need to be in this lane, so I'm going to stay in this lane. Oh! Has he really just done that? Got 8% load damage now because of this. All I can say is thanks for the content. Well, we're past him. %. Look, I'm not getting much out of this now. Well, I do actually get a short or a nice report. But at least we're away from the CD road and that now, so we can relax a little bit. But I'm not going to lie, this road really drags because you can only do 60 on the vast majority of it. And it's like, why? It will never make sense to me, that. Between Saturday evening and yesterday evening, ended up putting 4 reports on the website. There is quite a lot of bad drivers on at the minute, it must be said, about ships and vehicles. And yeah, about 99% of the drivers that were bad stay on the CD road, but, well, that one was just a different case. But we got him on footage, so it's fine. Oh, he's on actually at the minute. 3,336, so slightly down on usual, but still has quite a few. 2 of them on the same area of the highway near London. That is a new one. And yeah, again, if you are playing FPL this season, Fantasy Premier League, make sure you are in my mini league. A link to the mini league has been posted by Nightbot. By the way, the person I bought a website for ramming on CD Road a couple of days ago, he's got a 3-month ban. Well, that must mean he has 5 active bans then, or more. Right. At least we go back up to 110 now and path up down a little bit. And yeah, it should stay calm now for the rest of the stream. And yeah, he's not on the nearby anymore, Leaf, so he's gone. He's well and truly gone. And yeah, not planning on doing busy roads today. Just, that's where that first job happened to take me. It shouldn't be too bad now for the rest of the stream. And we also have less than 250 kilometres of this job to go. But yeah, welcome to our weekly Joe Drive live stream. Normally these are done on a Monday, but this Monday I happen to have other plans, so we're doing it today instead. Hopefully everyone's having a nice week so far. And I think so, Adam. You'll have to check my schedule. Yesterday I did over 1,000 kilometre job on Pro Mods from Lodz in Poland. That's quite a long drive to Ireland as well. But thought on Pro Mods, there's a little bit more scenery, you know, detail and that, so that's summer. I'm wearing a shirt, but it is a little bit warm today in England. It was a bit on the cold side this morning, so there's a really, really strong wind, but we're not too bad. Like I say, it's warmed up now because the wind has died down. I thought it was reversing at first. Sometimes it looks that way when you're going past someone. Is that Hamburg coming up? No, Bremen. So I'll be going past Bremen in a minute or two. Nice open roads now for the rest of the drive. Have you got the Global Cargo thumbnail? Logo, sorry. That was a nice coffee finished with as well. That should help power me through this stream. There we are, just approaching Bremen now. Excuse me, that coffee. I'm in the city area for Bremen now as well. Don't know why, I'm on a motorway. But there you have it. I'm now out of it again. 100 kilometres until we're at Hamburg. Or is it warm where you are, Sotty? I need to move into the middle lane. The next spot we go past should be Hamburg, and it is. So almost at where this job finishes up, and needless to say I will be doing another one. I am curious to see where we'll end up this stream. And yeah, that's the one issue I have on a chair like this. You do stick to it sometimes because it's sweaty. Well, VTC chat's a little bit busier than usual tonight. Oh, careful in the storms, Sutty. Alright, and it's time to come off this motorway. I always remember the day before I come back, I was due to leave the Philippines. There was a typhoon right on the flight path as well. So I dodged a bullet there. "45 people in Hamburg, probably busiest." Well, 45 is quite a few. Maybe there's a convoy there or something. You don't normally get anywhere that busy apart from Calais, Duisburg and the cities right by Duisburg. Oh my, that EA thing's come on again. Got rid of it. Good job I was going slow and there was no one about. Jeez. Don't know why that pops up sometimes. Now all that motorway so I can go. I mean, I don't really have an ideal drive destination. I do like to, you know, just drive into a few different places so it's not repetitive, if that makes sense. RT log just down the road. Weird how you've got to go for the toll. Oh, excuse me. Go. Mini have priority, but shares. Right, time to drop this off. Perfect. We got there in the end. Annoying I got so much damage from that pillock in the pilot car, but it's a short and it'll get him banned, so it's fine. Let me get this job locked and we'll get our next one going. Didn't drive anyone from Global Cargo. Right, let's get the next one going. And yeah, I'll definitely be doing a website reporting on that guy, don't worry about that. So the next job will take us into Sweden. Vasteras, something like that, I don't know. but out of Germany, through Denmark, and then through Sweden. Let's take it. 9 kilometres to go and pick this job up. That's actually a point as well. If you are considering driving with me on this stream, make sure you do have all map DLCs because, well, your chances are you'll need them. I think this is the way. Because I could end up anywhere on the map during these jobs, so just as a heads up. And another thing you're going to need is a fast lorry to keep up with me, because I won't be hanging around. The quicker you can get the jobs done, the more jobs you can fit into your time available. Looks like this job's on the other side of the city. Yeah, that's where we're going to, Leaf. I'm just on my way to still pick up that job. It does drag a little bit when you can only do 60. Interesting parking spot for 1528. Stock's a bit short though. So oil filters. Let's go and get the job picked up. Where is it? Wasn't back there, was it? I'm confused. Where is this job? Oh, it's round the corner, isn't it? Getting a little bit of lag around there for one reason or another. Only 18 on the nearby. Not getting anything stream wise, so yeah. Not sure what's causing it. Right, let's get out of here. £1,090 so this is a bit of a longer job than the one we've just done, but one quieter roads at the same time. Somebody just rammed you getting out of Hamburg, you left though. You report into the wet. Yep, no problems, Leaf, if you have the footage, go for it. Got to sit in this 60 miles per hour thing getting over this motorway, well, bridge. I always find it cringe as well when people promote like VTCs and things like that in game chat. To me, it's always a sign of a bad VTC because, you know, if you had a good VTC, people would know about you and they'd join. Normally those you see promoting in game chat have like got a few members and a lot of them don't drive that well. Interesting parking by 669. Nice tag, bad driving. Should be out of the city area in a moment. It's a very roundabout type of place, this. We don't have self-promotion in chats. Thank you. Right, well we're starting to come out of the city here, which is a start. Once again, the Nightbot has just posted a link to my Fantasy Premier League mini league. If you are playing FPL this season, make sure you do join. The more the merrier. Should be able to do 110 shortly, I'd have thought. Because to me, we're well away from the city, so I don't know why we're still stuck at 80. Well, there we go. Well, the city area, let's go. Let's get up to 110 kilometres an hour and get this job going. Yeah, we should have a good run now, Leaf, because we shouldn't go anywhere with that many people in. So it should be good for us now. If you guys are just tuning into this live stream as well, make sure you do hit that like button. Hitting the like button does help me out a massive amount as a content creator here on YouTube, so it's very much appreciated. Get out the hard shoulder, I don't want to be in that. But yeah, through Denmark to Sweden is this job. It should be a nice chill drive, this one. How heavy is the load? 12, yeah. Shouldn't have any problems at all. Yeah, just past nearby to Kiel. We should be out of Germany shortly. In terms of more content for me today, I have my Philippines vlog going online at 9 o'clock, which follows my journey travelling to the Philippines. And my first time playing, so that's summer. At 10 PM I do have an ETS2 short going up as well. And for those who are subscribed to my other YouTube channel, I do have a little video going online there at 8. So, you know, there's always quite a bit of content going up for me. So I've been able to put the full day into content creating today, so I've been able to get a fair bit done. But I still have a lot to do. I'm hoping to be able to put a lot of hours into stream, well, content in general tomorrow. Yeah, there's content for both channels that is waiting to go up. So I'll do what I can tomorrow. Looks like we cross countries just here. Yeah, we do indeed. You haven't got the flags up though. Most places when you go into a different country, they have the flags waving. They don't have it there, which is interesting. Oh. Yeah, this is exactly what I was hoping from stream today now. Just relaxing, chill, getting jobs logged. Peak chill drive stream vibes. relaxing besides the troll. Yeah, we shouldn't see any of them now. Not now we're into DLC areas and things like that. It should be nice, quiet, open roads for the rest of the stream, all being well. For anyone who's considering joining me, it's recommended that you have all map DLCs, because you just don't know where I'm going to end up driving. On top of that, you will need a fast lorry in order to be able to keep up with me, because I will be flying around at 110 where I can, so I can get the jobs done as quickly as I can, so I can do as many as I can. I will be going past Old Dents in a minute. Still, the Scania Streamline has 750 horsepower. Yeah, that'll be fine now. Anything above 650 I would consider fast. The only time you'd struggle in something with like 650 type thing is if like I had a light load and you had a heavy one, you might struggle a bit then. The Scania's our 730 horsepower V8, not a 750. Oh, so it's 730, it's got not 750, but that should still be good enough to keep up. I believe an event has started in ETS2 TMP today. I need to read up about that though, because I didn't know anything about it at first, so I need to read up on it and see if I can do it, and how long it's on for. It's a nice part of the map, this. You've got 6 tons, I've got 12. So it'll probably be evenly matched. Oh, and before I forget, with regards to Fantasy Premier League at the minute, it's been playing up on browsers, in particularly Opera GX. So if you are looking to do it, FPL, you might need to do it mostly on your phone until those who run FPL fix it. It's like it doesn't work at all on Opera GX for me, and it partially works on Internet Explorer. what events on TMP. I haven't seen anything on Discord, the TMP page. If you go on my Discord server, you'll see a picture was posted before, and it seemed to mention an event, unless I've misread it. No Barry here, I'm pretty sure. Yep. Onwards we go. One good thing about these chill drive streams, for those tagging along with me, is you'll get distance and revenue logs for the VTC you're in. So these streams are a good way to get your minimum requirements done. Just if you're looking to get them done, it's a good way to do it. And we have 700 kilometres left of this job. So we go for a nice drive across Denmark and Sweden. I think we have crossed into Sweden already, so it should be a nice drive for the rest of Sweden. And of course, Leaf, do let me know if you need fuel, because it's not something I need to worry about. That's one thing actually, this truck, I cannot see how much fuel I've got left. It's too small on the dash. Your goals, 3,500 kilometres left of fuel. Yeah, you'll be alright then, probably for the entire stream then. It's a really nice part of the map. I do enjoy my drives around here. Toll ahead, right lane for auto, I think. We're about to find out. Yeah, shame not many people use it. Well, players use it. 60 used to. Yeah, it was the right lane. 172 euros for a toll. Seriously? But yeah, when I first started driving on TMP, you did used to get a reasonable number of players around here. But as the player base has changed and the TMP has become more CD Road central, that stream of players up here has become near enough non-existent, like it is in all other map expansions, DLCs. It's like this used to be the exception to the rule, but now it's just as dead as the others. How many is on at the minute anyway? 3,523 people, so the numbers have gone up. and we've just gone past Malmö. We'll be going near Helsingborg shortly as we make our way deeper into Sweden. Yeah, I've still got a heck of a lot of editing to do. Still got a couple of stream highlights, things actually to put together. See what I can do with that tomorrow. Sent you a thumbnail using one of my photos. Oops. And got the can you come off here? Got the Global Cargo logo on it. And the live logo on it. Where did you send it, Adam? Only 3 was on the nearby, so it shows how quiet it is here. But the one good thing about the roads being, well, there's 2 things actually. One, you're almost never going to bump into a troll, and the other thing as well is the roads are empty. You can do 110, and you can get jobs logged quicker. So there is positives. And this is the streams I use to get my requirements for Global Cargo done. Right, we've got 500 kilometres still to go. As we just keep going deeper and deeper into Sweden. I think you only have to do 1 job every 3 months to be in Global Cargo, I think, Leaf. I just like to make sure I do as many kilometres as I can. I must be one of their most active drivers. I don't think there's a way for me to check, but I must be, surely. I don't think there's that many members that have got a rank higher than me. Because, you know, you do get levels, you know, for driving, and yeah, it's a big jump to the next level. You've sent it on Facebook. The problem you've got with putting it on Facebook is it makes the requirement, how do you call it? It lowers the quality, is what I'm trying to say. So your best bet is probably to put it in Discord. Send it my DMs on Discord. Yeah, it's very easy, Leaf. When I was in Phoenix, the requirement was 1,000 kilometres a month, and that was easy as well, because you can do that in an hour, just over. And yeah, put Discord DMs, Adam. Cheers, Adam. I'll have a look after stream. Somebody's saying to somebody else, stop. I wonder what that's about. Well, he's talking to me. That's random. Good evening, Prince. Welcome in. Yeah, I don't know why that random guy ahead of me saying stop, but needless to say, I'm not. And it's not this right, it's the next right. What, you into Macclesfield spoons, are you? I'm not sure what he is, to be honest, Leif. It's a bit random. As we go nearby to John Colping. $5 days left here, then off to Manchester for 4 days. The daytime going to Stafford's changed as well because my friend has got a doctor's appointment now, so we've had to put that back a little bit due to that. Well, we're catching up to this guy, so we're about to find out what he's after. Look, some interesting art on the side of the road. First of all, like a Loch Ness monster, and that looks like a bird. I'll message you, Prince, so you know when I'm there. Right, we're getting a bit close to this guy now, so I'm going to go in the overtake lane. Just going to slow down in case he can't stay in the correct lane. We're going near Lincolping shortly. What's this? 21 questions. Well, we have 250 kilometres left of this job. I need to slow down as well because I'm coming off at this junction. That guy's going straight, so we won't need to see him again. Oh, off the shore then. But it's time for some aero driving, so I'm happy about that. It does mix it up a little bit. Some interesting roads here. Yeah, some sharp turns here, so we've got to be careful. And it looks like we're joining another A road ahead, I think. It might be a dual carriageway actually. Yeah, I think it's a dual carriageway. That was tight, that's what she said. Right, and straight down here now. Going past Oribo in a minute or two. Knew you was going to say that, well, you know what I'm like. Right then, last 100 kilometres of this job then. There's a convoy down there. There's a few of them. Yeah, we'll have time for at least another job after this, so we'll get this logged, we'll get another one going. It's been a nice drive though so far. Once you get away from the usual hotspots of busy traffic, it becomes nice, nice and chill. And yeah, the Volvo F86 definitely sounds beefy, and that's one thing I really do like about driving this truck. It sounds amazing, flat out. Next city is the one this job finishes at. So again, when we arrive there, I will get this job dropped off and we'll get another one going. Just 50 kilometres until we're there, so it's not far. Wow. One thing about driving on quiet roads is it does tire you out because you're not having to focus as much. You don't need to worry about the usual bad drivers and that. Okay, off here. Drop off company just coming up on the left. Oh, that's a nice easy drop off. Perfect. That will do nice. That'll get me very close to level 282 here. So very happy with that. Again, we'll get this job loaded and we'll get another one going. I didn't drive an unfulfillable cargo. Basing for it to the next job, definitely. It'd have to be a write-off otherwise. That's going the same way again, I'd rather not. Same job with that. So we'll do the Finland one, 15 tons of motorcycles. Didn't fancy doing basically the same route in reverse. You're going to do another job as well, Leaf, that's good. And here we go. I've got no idea how to even pronounce that place, but that's where we're going. Now this says 674 kilometres to drive, but there's a ferry on it, so it's not actually 674 kilometres. It'll be less than that. Oh, once again, the Nightbot has posted a link to my Fantasy Premier League Mini League. If you are playing FPL this season and you've not yet joined the league, make sure you do so. So the more the merrier really on that one. Oh, and you've not visited this city yet? Well, it's a very good job for you in that case, Leaf. I could have took one of the other jobs, but it was going the same way I'd just been, so I was like, nah, you're alright. Haven't seen the link for your girlfriend's YouTube. It was posted earlier on when the stream was a bit busier. But for that, it needs to be a little bit busier for it to be posted. But anyway, we are onto this motorway, a dual carriageway even. Let's get going. There's a couple of others on the nearby, not many. Her YouTube channel is called Sharmy's Vlog. Well, if we do have any first time viewers here on YouTube, guys, make sure you do subscribe and then hit the bell, as that way you will be notified of any future videos and live streams from myself. I do go live most days, and I upload videos and shorts as regularly as I can as well. Hopefully you guys do enjoy the content that goes up. Speaking of content, we have my Philippines vlog, Travelling Blur, that's going up at 9 o'clock, which includes the first time I've ever been on a plane before. And then at 10 o'clock we've got an ETS2 short. Hopefully you guys enjoy them. Oh, we're actually coming up to the ferry port already. She's on 243, so 7 subscribers off 250. I'm hopeful she can hit 250 this week. It's just down to if she uploads enough shorts and stuff like that. She's been a bit hit and miss on that lately. I keep telling her you need to be consistent, and yeah, she's on and off on it. I slowed down just in case, but all's good. Nice easy overtake, look. Yeah, I think Shami's still got some bits and pieces of content from when we was together, some pictures and things she can share. So do keep your eyes open for them. I think I've still got some bits and pieces as well, but they'll go on TikTok. Right, we're going down to A Road driving now. As we approach the ferry port. Nice little run this. Couple of people ahead of us, but I'm sure it's all fine. And now into the city area. So we turn into the ferry port area. Go. Which one is it? That one. Yeah, because that goes into Estonia. So it's this one. A little bit ahead, just made it past the ferry. Keep going, you're having a good run then. I mean, come off this ferry with 312 kilometres to go. I should have been in that lane on the left. But right. Yeah, this is a part of the map I very rarely get to, so this is a nice welcome change. Also, when new map DLCs come out, guys, I do use them. I cover them on stream when they're new. I don't think there'll be another one for a few more months, but we do know they are working on a couple. So it's, you know, keep eyes open on that. And also we do cover, if it's worth it, we will cover map changes as well. If it's just minor tweaks, I won't bother. But if it's like entire cities and stuff, like a few of them getting reworks, I will do it. When did you say to find the post in Discord about the event? On general, somebody posted a screenshot this morning saying that TMP wasn't working, and it looked like it mentioned in the screenshot that there was an event or something. So I just want to have a better read of that. There we are, off again here. That's one good thing as well with regards to the winter season, which will be coming in soon, is we normally get a Halloween event in October and then a Christmas one in December, so we've got them to cover as well. If it was by Colin at 13:06, he was getting an error as TMP was down. I'm going to have a look at that screenshot again, as maybe I'm misreading, maybe I'm seeing something different. Trucker's MP 11-year anniversary on the second screenshot. That's what I'm looking at. I don't know if maybe I'm misreading or something, but yeah, that was just something that caught my attention. We'll have a look. So again, if there's something worth doing connecting to that, we will do it. Was it last year? You had like you had to up like stage parts to a certain area. We did that. So if there's anything, you know, worth doing as part of it, we will do it. Right, we have 200 kilometres left of this job now. The part of it that is in ETS2, Leaf, I have been there. Not for a while, but I have been there. Yeah, most of it is not yet in TMP. We know it will be one day, but it's anyone's guess when. Cheers for that, Adam. I'll have a look after stream on that. I think that's another A-World we're joining ahead. Yeah, I don't even know these areas at all, but it's nice to get them done and take a drive on roads I don't normally end up on. As for if I'm doing more jobs, I'm not too sure yet. Get a red pen on the roads. Well, this is the thing, is like some of these roads I have done on other accounts, but obviously so the city shows discovered, but the roads don't colour in if you've done it on a different account. And we have less than 100 kilometres until the destination. I do wonder how much percentage of the roads I've done. I'll have to check on this account. I'll have to check. And then check on the other accounts I've got as well. I was in the city areas for a spell then, but we're out of it now. And now we're back in it again. Very random. There's one other person on the nearby. It's a very quiet part of the map, this. It's a DLC area, so not everyone's got it. And then on top of that, you're a very, very long way from the CD road, which is where everyone spends almost all the time. "50 kilometres until the destination." Most of the server is likely on the CD road or in Dusseldorf. Yeah, I say as time's gone on, it's become more and more CD road central. Like when I first started driving on Eurotruck, don't get me wrong, the CD road was the busiest place on the server, but that's become more and more as time's gone on. And there we go, our end destination shown on the map. Yeah, I was reading about that because they're replacing the current 68s that they use on that line at the minute. I've done nearly them all, but there is one or two outstanding, including one that very rarely gets on there. So, we'll have to see how lucky I get. In my remaining trips that way before they get replaced. I don't think there's been a date set. I have heard May, but then I've had other people saying it could be sooner than that. Right, no problem, madam. It's a weird place to park a trailer, but particularly a tandem trailer, but there you go. Yeah, it's been a very calm drive, not had much in the way of traffic, and that's just allowed us to, well, bomb it at 110 kilometres an hour in most places. Which is always nice, as you can get jobs done a little bit quicker that way. And we have hit level 282 here on the Global Cargo Events profile, so I'm happy with that. It's always nice to be moving forwards. Oh, go on, I'll get another job done. I'll get this unlocked first. So again, didn't drive anyone from Global Cargo. But yeah, how many kilometres, how much of the map have I driven on this account? World map. 30.23 at the minute. That'll easily be going up. You're hopping off, not a problem, Leaf. And yet, 1 hour until that vlog goes live. Let's look at our job options from here then. That's basically the route we've just done. And that will take the make. That's the same route we've just done. Right, we'll do that one. Totally different way. So that's out of Finland, through Estonia, Latvia, and then into Lithuania. And the jobs in here as well. Oh, that's the wrong market. So 3 tons of computer processors. We're going to have quite a good acceleration on this truck with such a light load. So it says 911 kilometres to drive, however, there is a ferry on this job, so it's not going to be that long. I'll wait here until this guy's coming, assuming he's coming here. He is. See, if I'd gone to that road sign, he wouldn't have been able to get in. So I was thinking ahead about that one. Let's get a move on. Looks like we're out to the city area already. And we're down to the next junction, then we go on a completely different route from there. So maybe even more roads we've not yet done, which would be nice. Well, if there is any first time viewers here on YouTube, make sure you do subscribe and then hit the bell, as that way you will be notified of any future videos and live streams from myself. I do live stream most days, and I make videos and shorts as often as I can as well. Hopefully you guys are enjoying the content we put out there. And here we are, off of this upcoming junction. I don't think it's too far of a drive until that ferry port. So once we've done the ferry, we'll know exactly how far we actually do have to drive. Only very minor delays at Leaf, so I had quite a good run, I'm glad to say. And this is a road we haven't done as well, so this is more of the map we're doing on this account, which is always good. In fact, I wonder how busy are the servers now? $3,785, so the numbers have continued to increase. Interesting. But the more people on the server, the better, really, because that shows that there's still an interesting ETS2 TMP. And we are off at the next junction. I think it's another motorway or dual carriageway we're merging onto. In fact, there we go, the ferry port is on the map now, so we don't need to drive far to get to it. I'm not gonna lie, I'm nervous about how that vlog's gonna get on, because I just feel like I could have done a little bit more if I hadn't been feeling sick. So I'm curious to see how it gets on. I'm going to find out soon enough, I guess. Better than nothing, that is true. Yes, just saw the screenshot posted in the general Discord chat. It was just promotion of TMP 11-year anniversary. Had events in May, surprised it's still up there. Yes, there's not been anything to talk about with TMP up in terms of events since that one until now. Because there hasn't been a real operations event so far this year. And then, you know, the next ones is normally Halloween and then Christmas. The last event was the free roam server. Yeah, I never bother out like that. I just don't get enjoyment out of that. But of course, each to their own. It was funny, I was banned for both the last operation events, so say I'm banned for the next one. Well, it's been more than 12 months since the last one, and normally they do have them, you know, every 12 months, so the next one could be at any time really now. Because it's my mum's boyfriend's birthday about 2 weeks ago, and I last missed a real operations event then, but last year because it was it clashed with his birthday, so yeah. So it has now been a year, so the next one could be any time really. Welcome in Tulka, hope you're doing well. They might not have skipped it this year, they might just be doing it later in the year. And yet we're still on the road, Tulka. Just approaching the ferry port now, I think. Yeah. Where am I? I'm just about to come out of Finland. Oh, somebody on nearby got kicked. I wonder what that was about. Because he was moving on the map. So it's not like he was AFK. And as for what's for dinner, I can't think what it is. Most likely ping, yeah, could be. You just gotta wonder how you can have such bad ping with one person on your nearby. That really does scream bad internet or computer. Boss right there. There you go. Oh, turning too early there. Yeah, it's this one. Into Estonia we go. And that leaves 566 kilometres remaining of this job. Again, I'm not expecting to see many people on the roads where we are. Where am I going here? I think I'm meant to be in that lane over there. I can loop round up here. Yeah, sometimes, I'm saying that though, there's a barrier there, so I couldn't have gone through there anyway. But yeah, sometimes I do get confused with the road layout, particularly in places I don't drive very often, like here. Should be out of the city area shortly. Oh, I hope so anyway. Yes, the way they have designed these roads are kind of confusing, not enough signs. Yeah, I think there was a slight mistake on the map then as well, because it seems to think I could have gone for a barrier, but where you can't. Follow your arrows on the ground, that's probably a good thing to do. Getting a bit of cramp in one of my legs now. And it's not even one that's doing all the work. I wish. Adam, I wish. I am looking forward to going back there, but only once I'm in a financial position to do so. Computer set up first, that's for sure. This computer's on its last legs and it's 4 years old in January anyway, so it needs to go. There we go, you have left the city area. Sit behind this guy. We'll go to 2 lanes before long, I'm sure. That's all out of the pilot cars if you're active fans, of course. Well, that says it all. It's got the same way as me, but we're merging onto what looks like a motorway, so I'll be able to overtake him on that anyway. Let's go. I got some guy banned because they drove reckless on the CD road, on the grass. Told them I reported, and he started getting annoyed in chat and he got banned. Well, goes to show. Just follow TMP rules and you're fine. Oh, didn't even realise I was going down to one lane then. Once again, the Nightbot has posted a link to my Fantasy Premier League mini league. If you are playing FPL this upcoming Premier League season, make sure you are part of that league. The more the merrier, it makes it more interesting. Both in terms of the leaderboards across the season, and then, oh, there's a green dot here, Pip. That's random. But yeah, it makes it interesting across the season with the leaderboard, and then also the cup at the end of the season. See, I just like getting them banned because then it leaves the road clear for the rest of us who actually want to drive sensibly. And yeah, I don't know where Pip's going, but he is around. Not so much in streaming recent, well, since I come back from the Philippines actually. I've been seeing a lot less of him. Hope everything's okay with him. I don't know if he's tuned in, he's not said anything. We are in a city area at the moment. Hopefully we won't be here for long. Right, yeah. Right next to the city. Couple of people about here that makes a change. I mean, it could be coincidence, but I've not seen anything of him in stream. He's not been that active in these since I returned from the Philippines for one reason or another. I suspect if he was in stream he would have said something. And it has happened before where I bumped into other people while I've been driving. Like Ace the Driver comes to mind. Just gonna sit behind this guy. Looks like he's doing the speed limit, which is fine. Yeah, I'm going to be behind him for a while. Yeah, exactly that, Adam. It can happen. Oh, he's put his foot down a little bit now. Oh, and slowed down. Yeah, I like the F86. It's got a lot of power behind it. It's nice to drive. No, I hate overtaking because the minute I go to do it, somebody will turn up on the map going the other direction. So I'd rather just sit behind the guy and just wait until we go into 2 lanes or they park up or something. Yeah, the guy in the front's doing the speed limit and that's why he's taking his time. Back. That's starting to play up now. I actually can't remember off the top of my head where it is, Leaf. This guy's going to really slow down now, he is, because we're down to 50. Oh, and I think there's a... I don't know what that red light was for. I thought it was all crossing something then round the corner. There's a big junction up ahead, so maybe he'll go a different way to me. Yeah, I don't play ATS, me, so I'll only attend the ones that are on ETS2, not Pro Mods and not Arcade server. Looks like this guy's going the same way as me. Well, there is another turn off ahead. Here's that roundabout. Yeah, he's going the same way as me. It starts in Lithuania and ends in Berlin. But it's funny that we're heading towards Lithuania now. What about here? Is he going the same way as me? Yep. Couple of people going the other way. What about up ahead? Is he going to go the same way as me or not? Because we're coming to another roundabout and I'm taking the second exit. Yeah, the roads around here are really nice. There's people catching up to us at the rate of knots. Now it's a roundabout. It's got the same way as me. You'll be attending that convoy with Philippines logistics members. According to TMP website, it should be busy. Well, that's good. And the other guys have gone straight onwards. We've gone this way, so that's something. We haven't got far now until the end of this job. It's took a bit longer to have been, you know, stuck in traffic, you could say. But this route's a nice route. It's been a long time since I last attended a global cargo convoy, I'm not going to lie. Because when I check, they're either on like Pro Mod or ATS, or I forget to check, or that I've already got other plans on the days they're on. But this one is fell fine for me, so I can attend it. Yeah, we'll be on the same route for a while now. Oh, somebody going the other way. A lot of air roads in this part of the world. Makes a change to non-stop motorways you get in a lot of places. We'll see what he does at the upcoming. Well, there's one little tiny junction here. He'll go the same way as me on this one, surely. Then there's one a bit further ahead where he might turn off. Yeah, this is the one I expect him to stay on the route with. Here's that roundabout. I do have some content for the transport channel that needs putting together. A bad drivers of ETS2 videos, we're just waiting to be edited for over there. Leeds Bradford Airport. I think a bus station video as well. I was at Salford Crescent the other day recording a video. So yeah, there is a few things over there just waiting to be uploaded. Well, edited and then uploaded. So yeah, there should be some bits and pieces going up over the next couple of weeks over there. See what he does at this junction. So this is a junction he could turn off at. But he's not turning right at this one. Watch him be going to the same place as me. Yeah, it looks like, yeah, he's going straight, so he's staying up the same route as me for now. Depending on how busy I am tomorrow, I might try and get that Bad Drives of ETS2 video edited. Then I'll move what's on the camera onto my computer so I can see fully in front of me what's left to get edited and that. There's music in the vlog except for when there's a plane, the plane I'm on landings or taking off. I wonder if you'll attend that convoy. It's been a while. Well, yeah, public are, you know, perfectly, you know, fine attending that convoy. Let's see what he does at this junction. Yeah, it's music from the stream soundtrack that's used. How did you get banned in the convoy in 2017? Why are you sat in the wrong lane? Right, we can finally get past this kid now. Seriously? Yeah, 7 PM UK time departure. So he can't even stay in his own lane now, he's in the hard shoulder. He might drive slow, but his lane management's poor. He's driving to parking area and lagged out and hit someone. Well, they're not supposed to ban people for lagging. This is what they keep telling me. And yeah, it's in my stream schedule that I'll be streaming that global cargo convoy. You got a 1 month ban for it. I mean, you don't want that. But yeah, you're in the same picture as me, I think, Tonka, where you need a computer upgrade. I'm looking forward to being able to afford mine. Nightbot's posted a link to my girlfriend's YouTube channel. We're trying to get her to 250 subscribers. At the minute, she's 7 away, so if you haven't subscribed to her so far, make sure you go and do so. Help the girl out. I almost turned right then into that fueling station. Thinking of getting a 5000 series GTX PC. That will cost you quite a lot. To me, the lowest computer I'd consider buying now is any, it has to be at least a 3040 GTX. I'm only down the road now from the drop off. We're in the city area now. At least if it was from 2017, it's well and truly forgotten about. It drags as well when you can only do 60. It's like, I just want to get there. This game now is way better mechanics now and graphics too. Yeah, and I need to upgrade my computer partly because of that. Because I used to be able to do high graphics, but let's see, improve the engine behind it. Now I can do medium. So when I've got my new computer, I'll go back to high graphics. I'm looking forward to that. You must be at the top of the leaderboard in terms of jobs for global cargo. I can't see a leaderboard, but I must be one of the most active drivers in global cargo now. The amount of jobs that I do each month, I've got to be up there. Working manual, I'm doing a lot for global cargo, but it's nice to, you know, get out there and, you know, get seen on the road. We've got our own driver's hub, Leaf, and welcome back, Wolf. And that'll get us on the way to level 283 here, so I'm happy with that. Still got a few tuned in, so I'll do a shorter job. I'll just get this one logged first. Didn't drive anyone from global cargo. Right. You drove the Calais route and you lost a lot of money. It can be absolutely crazy down there at times. We do that job to Lublin in Poland. It's a shorter job, but it's, you know, still something to do. 9 kilometres to pick the job up. Chuckswap is what global cargo uses. Well, yeah, that's the software, but the driver's hub itself is only something a global cargo VTC member can have. Yeah, sometimes I do manage to do a CD load job without getting damaged, but with the amount of bad drivers on there, it's not easy. Let's go and collect this job anyway. Just one other about Lublin is still in a DLC area, but there might be a little bit more traffic there, a little bit. It's getting a little bit darker in here as well, so I'm going to put the lamp on. I hate all this being only 60 kilometres. Makes it drag a little bit. There's that guy who's driving slow in front of us. He's just coming into the city area now. In fact, no, that's not him. It's the guy in the company we're going to. He's just gone off the game. So he's logged out for the night. Whereas we've committed ourselves to doing another job. Only one player in Lublin. Dead then. cargo market. Lovely. Take job. A bit late on the brakes then. Right, we've got the job picked up, let's go. 514 kilometres. A clear run, that's about 15 minutes. Hopefully we're out of this city area soon so we can put our foot down and go for it. But yeah, if we get a good run we should be there by 5 past. In fact there's still some companies down here so it might be a while before we're out of the city area. This really does drag when you can only do 60. There's only me up nearby. There we go at last. Yeah, I don't like the city zones when they're 16 for too long. But we can put our foot down now and go for it. 22 tons though. That's on the heavy side. Anyways guys, if you are a first time viewer here, make sure you do subscribe and then hit the bell. So that way you will be notified of any future videos and live streams from myself. I do live stream most days and I make videos and shorts as regular as possible as well. So we come off at this junction. Go. A-road driving again. A good idea if I was in my lane and not in the middle of the road. Currently eating from Pepe's Takeout. Have you ate from there? I believe there is a location at Tintellings. No, I've never been there to be honest. Maybe one day I'll try it. I think I have seen it. I think it's on Duke Street. If it's where I'm thinking it is. Is it a red? Like the buildings, do they paint them red? And the sign mostly red. Yes, I've seen it then, yeah. Yes, it's Duke Street. Yeah, I know where it is, I've just not been in. But never say never. This guy's all over the show. 24 or 34. Yeah, I know where it is, I've just not been in. Maybe one day I'll try it. I've had a few takeouts in the last week or so, so I'm going to try and cut back on them again. Since I come back from the Philippines, I've just been a bit out of control on takeouts. I see also a lot of Chinese and Caribbean restaurants in the area. Well, on Duke Street, I think there's about 3 Indian restaurants alone. Oh yeah, there's loads of pizza places where I am absolutely crawling with them. Some of the pizza places are good, yeah. Oh, T-junction coming up ahead. We'll see which way this guy in front goes. Yeah, vlog's about to come out. People can catch that after the stream finishes. And I'm hoping people enjoy it. And I will make a bit more of a go at it next time, because I'll be able to, well, feel less sick hopefully. Oh yeah, loads of pubs in St Helens, absolutely loads of them. Too many really. But it feels like a lot of the time all people in my town want to do is get drunk. So yeah, more road driving, and this guy in front of me is weaving a bit. How much are pints? Oh yeah, it varies a lot. Like in some places you're talking nearly £4 now. Ridiculous, really. It's no wonder a lot of younger people don't go out drinking because they don't want to be paying these prices. Oh, he's lagging now. His ping shot up to 167. But yeah, as you've guessed, I don't really go out drinking very much. If I'm watching the F1 or if I'm watching the football, I'll have a drink or two in the house, but actually going out drinking is not something I do very often. 14 minutes is a good time length. We'll watch it later. Yeah, it would have been a bit longer if I'd have been able to record a bit more, but unfortunately, illness striked once I got on the plane. And 250 kilometres left to this job. I was hoping to be there for 5 past, but we haven't had the clearest of runs, so I'll probably be closer to 10 past. I mean, I still could go with some of the others to play pool, but the choices of decent places to go is just getting smaller all the time. And yeah, originally I was meant to start vlogging in the house, but I think I was struggling to find something. I forget what it was. So I ended up running for the train at the last minute. So I was only able to start my vlog when I was actually on the train. But yeah, I think I did okay until I got nervous at the airport going through security. That made me a bit. And then I started getting unwell on the planes, which weren't helpful. I might come with you one evening, maybe to rallies in Liverpool. Well, that's one of the places we're avoiding now because it's getting really, really bad. Well, that's where we used to go. In fact, when we first started playing pool together, there used to be an arcade in Southport that had some good pool tables. Then the pool tables went crap, and now they've got rid of them. Yeah, it's been a while since I played pool with the lads, I'm not going to lie. Another problem is with them is they organise it at too short notice, like the day before, and I'm like, I'm streaming or other plans, it's like not helpful. And yeah, I'm sure the more I go through airports, the more I'm going to get comfortable. Yeah, security is very aggressive, very fast paced, it is. I say hopefully next time I fly, it'll be an easier ride for me. But again, it won't be for a while. Ooh, hello. Because I can't put any serious money towards the Philippines yet, until you know I've upgraded bits to my setup, which really need doing. Computer being the first thing. Once I've got things like that done, I can then think about it a bit more. Especially at Heathrow, the employees working there, security, very aggressive, oh god. Some airports want you to take your shoes off, some don't. I don't get it myself, but most of the airports I have been to haven't been aggressive, just fast paced. Yeah, it's a bit, you know, quick moving, isn't it? Manchester was like that. Yeah, it was on the busy side when I was trying to go through Manchester. The only place I actually got properly pulled over was Manila on the way back, because my coat went for the scanner and they stopped me and went asked about what was in my pocket. Anyway, it turned up my inhaler had flagged. Ah, well, if you went through early, then you probably had a decent ride. I was going in, what, about evening time. Fine in the morning is best, so quiet afternoons, evenings worse. But out of control at the time. See, I just didn't drink at all while travelling, so I didn't know how I'd take it. I'm glad I didn't. See, I was looking at other flights, but I didn't want to arrive in the Philippines at that o'clock in the morning, because obviously I didn't want, you know, to get Xiaomi up and having to meet me. Like, was it? I think it was the lunchtime flight. Well, they got me into Iloilo at like 5:25, I think it was. In the morning, they was like, yeah, I'm not doing that to Xiaomi. Oh, I felt like I was going to throw up most of the time, but luckily for me I didn't. I did go to the toilets, yes. I made it a thing on the 2 long flights to go to the toilet before we was landing. interesting road. But we're almost there at least. See, I don't mind using them. You know, it's just get the job done, innit? Yeah, I'd say modern enough, just small. It's like I had an A380 at first and then a 777 after it. On the short flight I didn't bother because it was like by the time he's finished taking off he was landing again, so right, let's get this dropped off. Yeah, my next task when I go to the Philippines is, do I go the same way, which was a nice experience, or do I go a different route? I'll decide that near the time. There we go. We've made it. And you'd go a different route, would you? Well, I might do. It's just to get in a hotel in Dubai if your connection's long enough. It's lovely. Yeah, we made it. Right, well, I'm definitely going to wrap up this stream now. I just want to say a massive thank you to everyone who's tuned in tonight. Hopefully you guys have enjoyed it. If you have enjoyed this live stream, make sure you have that like button on the stream. If you're a first time viewer here, guys, make sure you do subscribe and then hit the bell, as that way you'll be notified of any future videos and live streams myself. I have a vlog that's just gone live on my channel, so if you want to see me flying for the first time, go and check that one out. Hopefully you'll enjoy it. And there's an ETS2 short at 10 o'clock. Again, thanks for the support. We'll see you for another stream soon. Nice one, guys.